and welcome to the second episode of the Machismo show. We're getting ready for a great interview tonight. I'm really excited for our guests. I hope you all enjoy the interview, and we'll be ready to go in a second. Stay tuned.
I'm going to play the opening now.
I can't believe that's actually the theme song that I have chosen. I went out of my way to find that song to make sure it worked for our show. Hello again, and welcome to the Brown Machismo show. I am your host, Joe, aka Brown Machismo. I forgot to pause my music on the other side of me. I'm still learning how to be professional. But I'm glad you're all back for episode 2. I put a lot of hard work into episode 1. Episode 0 was the pilot, so I don't know where this falls in the canon of the Brown Machismo universe, the cinema universe that I put together for myself. But we are here live in the studio apartment here in Havertown, Pennsylvania, outside Philadelphia. This weekend it's going to be really big for the city. We have the Philadelphia Eagles playing the Saints. I'm very excited. We might get some snow. And I am joined tonight by my good friend, my friend in the darkest time of my life. He came through and helped me a lot. He's a former lover, future lover. I'm talking about the one, the only, Tony Biender, a.k.a. SilkDeGoderator. Tony, how are you, my friend?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Joe, I'm glad to be here, man. It's been a day, bro, but I am here.
I am glad you're here. And you said you were going to be here around 7. We both knew that meant around 8 o'clock.
That's correct.
And he came at 8:15, which
CPT.
is pretty good. For those who don't know what CPT is, we're talking about colored people time. This stream was officially not PC friendly. But neither is Tony.
You can say colored people without being offensive. It's like we are.
I don't think you're supposed to say the word colored in general anymore. I don't think I don't want to speak for everyone. It's probably not the best thing to say. But we're trying to keep a level of decorum here in the Brown Machismo studios.
I promise you that's going to last all about 15 minutes.
Okay.
It's just who we are, babe.
It's
just
true.
Who we are.
You are the first in-house guest of the Brown Machismo show. We formerly hosted a show together called the Couch Cast. And no, that's not a euphemism for the famous porn couch. It was us playing very scary video games and me being a very scared little boy.
Which will be coming back. We just had to find time to make it work.
I just found out it's coming back. I wasn't 100% sure about that, so I guess it's breaking news to you and me, folks.
Listen, it's going down, man. Remember what was the last thing we streamed together?
We played Resident Evil.
No, the last thing we all streamed together
was Bloodborne.
It was Bloodborne, yeah. And it was horrid, and it was great.
Yeah.
I loved it.
And I still have not gotten any better at that game.
No. I haven't played it, so I know I haven't gotten any better. Would you realize that I've watched like 6 playthroughs through that and still don't know it?
My buddy Nova's doing one right now. And he was doing really good at it. No, he wasn't playing that. He was playing, he's playing VR Resident Evil. And that was terrifying. And I made all my same jokes as I made when we did it. I made the Tony Hawk joke.
Nice.
I made my college apartment joke for all the disgusting bugs everywhere.
Oh. You know what's weird, though?
What?
I still haven't beaten it.
Yeah, you still haven't.
I own the game and still haven't beaten it. And it's not that I'm too scared to play it.
You're scared.
Oh, the contrary. No, I'm terrified to play it. I'm honest about that. I'm saying I haven't not beat it because I'm scared to play it. I haven't beat it because I suffer from new game-itis.
Yeah.
In the worst way. I think much more than most people do.
Yeah.
So I wind up playing, even games that I really want to play, I wind up playing them for a dozen or so hours, and then I'm on to the next game. So I haven't finished anything in
I
months.
have that in the sense that I play a game 90% through, and I'm like, I got the gist of it, and I just end it. I have so many games I've not finished. It's because I was like, I don't really care anymore.
Yeah. Unilateral game not finisher.
So gaming is one of the topics that I wanted to talk to you about tonight because you have a lot of interest in games We'll plug in your YouTube channel, your Twitch, your whatever. What else will you have that as your brand? But first, let's get to let's talk about how we met. I remember the day that we met, but I want to know if you have the same story that I have.
Oh, this is bound to be good. Let's see. I'm almost 100% certain it was the nerdiest thing that we do, which was at a D&D game, which was probably a Pathfinder game. But I don't remember. I don't remember what we were doing, but I don't remember anything like, oh my god, this was like the greatest or worst time of my life.
We met playing Pathfinder. We were over Paul's house in West Philly, and
shout out to Paul if you're alive, bro.
He's a good dude. I love Paul. But we met playing D&D, and I remember you walking in, and you brought in a lot of pizza.
A lot of Little Caesars pizza.
You went to Little Caesars Pizza and just bought like a shit ton of pizza. And then you were like, oh man, go ahead, dig in as much as you want. I took a couple pieces. And then I don't remember the exact moment that we like really started to talk, but I mentioned the game Jade Empire.
Yo,
and you were just
shout
like,
out
you were
to
just like,
BioWare.
You were just like, yo, my man. He gave me like this big hug, and you're like, I can already tell we'll be friends. Also, if you check we talked about this a little earlier. I don't mean to disrupt the conversation, but it's still saying the wrong name when I put it in.
Oh, we can fix that.
We can fix that.
Yeah.
We'll fix that in post. But we talked about Jade Empire, and you were like, I can't believe you know that game. I was like, yeah, dude, I'm really into those kind of games. And you just became friends ever since.
Listen, Jade Empire is work.
Yes.
Okay? It's just like, and the crazy thing is, so I really love Jade Empire, and I picked it up. I bought it for PC, and it's not the same game.
Really?
On PC. Like, it's the same exact game, it just doesn't play right. Like, another game that I have that doesn't play right on PC, oh god, I can't think of the name of it right now. But it's like this weird post-apocalyptic game. Oh, well, I'll figure out the name of the game.
Super Mario Odyssey.
That's definitely a post-apocalyptic game.
Super Princess Peach.
What game? Oh, you were just chatting. That's right. The category is correct. Where's the game?
But we're having some more technical issues. This show should just be called like the Brown Machismo Technical Issue Hour, because everything I do just has so many weird little things to it. I can't get the name right. My pants are never on. It's just my cat's currently biting me.
Wears pants.
I hate wearing pants.
I mean, I feel like everyone hates wearing pants, but you know what? I don't. I have no problem with pants. Like I wasn't raised like that. I like wearing clothes. Why can't I find the damn game?
Yeah, but Chippy doesn't know just chatting. But anyway, we were talking about just like really nerdy video games, like really kind of obscure ones. Like Jade Empire is one of those games that you don't hear a lot because of. But I only had the one game, and it was like for Xbox back in the day. But we started talking about it, and then over time, just playing more in D&D, learning about your background and what you did, and we've just been friends ever since. Like I think it's like a good couple years at least now.
Yeah,
right?
Putting the time in.
Yeah. I was at your marriage renewal, like your vow renewals. I was what's going on?
The fuck is that?
What's what?
I hear something.
I hear a truck.
It sounds like video games.
I don't hear anything.
Oh,
I was like, I don't know why I have my headset on. I can't hear anything. I'm taking them off. Here we go. We're not on video, but I had headsets on. We're trying to see if I could be professional having the headphones on so I could hear myself talk.
Crazy part is we could have been on video. Had he said he wanted video.
I don't want video. I have this really gross beard going on right now.
No, dude, I love it.
It was really gross. I had a real patchy looking. It was disgusting. You
haven't seen my hair? Look, I have hair. It's weird. I don't like it. Toy loves it. That's why I have it.
Oh man, we're already off the rails. Oh no.
Yeah, we're gonna be all over the place, everybody.
I wrote an outline of what I want to talk about, and I've already skipped 4 things.
Let's bring it back then.
So yeah, we've known each other for a while, and we've done some projects together. This is kind of a reunion of a show we used to do back at Drexel, when we used to do the Super Smash Brothers podcast.
Oh yeah. Down
Smash.
Smash.
Yeah.
Down Smash.
I should have trademarked that name. It's a good name.
It was.
But we've done some things in the past before, and you're a really creative and busy guy. One of the questions I would like to ask people on the show, the two people that's been on, the first person got this question. It's all your turn. So your gamer tag, your brand, your gimmick is SilkDeGoderator.
That's correct.
Where did you get that name?
This always comes up after a while.
That's a cool name.
So originally,
it's like a nerdy rapper.
That's so funny. So we have to break this into pieces. Okay. Originally, my gamer tag actually wasn't SilkDeGoderator. That's just the one that the whole internet knows me as now. Mm-hmm. My original one was Silk's Blades. Ant probably remembers that. That's the OG gamer tag right there. I had Silk's Blades since the inception of Xbox Live. Since it was a thing. But I got real broke one day and they turned it off and I never turned it back on. So I just started a brand new one because I was like, yo, I gotta feed this Halo addiction. So I created SilkDeGoderator. Now SilkDeGoderator comes from the silk part is my dad's nickname is Big Silk. Mm-hmm. And they've always called me Little Silk because I was the youngest boy. Mm-hmm. So I dropped a little part because I'm grown as hell. So
you are not just tall, but you're just a general big boy.
Yeah, I'm a big dude. But so dropped off the little part, kept silk, and the Goderator is because I fancied myself a moderator of a website way back in the day when I was in high school. Mm-hmm. And I say fancied myself because I was one. I just wasn't a good one, and I lost that moderator really quick. I was actually a moderator on a Sailor Moon forum.
I have a lot of fans who may know who you are because I'm sure they were on Sailor Moon Pie.
I was Desert Prince 76.
Of course you were. Desert Prince. I don't really have a room to talk. I had some really stupid AOL names back in the
kids.
day. Yeah, I was a child. What do you want me to do?
But yep, Desert Prince 76, and I kept that moderatorship for all of about 7 hours because I couldn't really mod anything. I was in high school. Yeah. I had the only time I didn't have internet at home yet. Mm-hmm. The only thing I could actually, I'm sorry guys, I predate internet at home.
Yeah.
But we didn't have internet at home yet.
We're older.
Yeah.
I'm 31. You're 33, right?
That's correct, sir. Yeah. 34 in 2 months. God forbid. Anyway.
He's an old head.
What? But, that was fun. Joe always calls me that.
It's true.
Big dog, and I think that's hilarious.
You're big dog and Morgan's big cat.
That's true. But that's funny for so many reasons. Anyway. But, so the Goderator part comes from the fact that I was a moderator and I thought I was the moderator for those 7 hours. It's like I was telling Ann about this the other day. It's like when Day and Friday after next Friday gets a little bit of power.
Absolute power comes absolute. My absolute power is on a bunch of nerds on a website for Sailor Moon.
Dude, listen. Most people know this about me, but I am an anime fan of the highest accord, and Sailor Moon, I don't care. Forget you, okay? Sailor Moon's one of my favorite animes of all time. Mm-hmm. Top 5, easy. Not the best, but top 5.
Well, if we're on the topic, what are your top 5 animes?
Ooh, all right, let's do it.
What have I done?
I can do this all day.
One of the listeners we have right now was my friend, the Pun Hit Wonder. And he's a huge anime guy, too. So this is probably right up his alley.
Welcome to the stream, bro, Han.
And Varosh says, hi, Joe. Hi, Tony.
Hey, what's up, Varosh?
Hey, Varosh.
Varoshi. Anyway. But, top 5 favorite anime. Yeah. Hands down. Okay. Number 1 is Air Gear.
Don't know what that is.
Most people don't. Give you a quick 10-second synopsis. It is an anime about rollerblades. They put engines in rollerblades.
They did that
it's Jet Set Future.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's basically what it is.
All right, so are we going in order, or is this just a random vibe?
No, we'll go in order.
Okay.
Number 2 is I Can't Say This Out Loud. Number 3, I Can't Say This Out Loud.
You can say it out loud.
No, I can't.
Why? Is it porn?
No, God no.
Is it hentai?
No.
Is it? What's that one where the dudes are with each other?
Oh,
Yaoi?
That's what that. No, I don't care about Yaoi and
Yaoi
and like Yuri. Yaoi is boy love,
Yeah,
and
boy love.
Yuri is girl love.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't care about that stuff. I don't
All
care
right.
about that. I'm like, dude, I like stuff that is extremely controversial to everyone else because I can remove the controversy from things and see it for what it is.
You do. You have that ability. I will say that.
And so number 2 is Arumio.
I don't know what that is.
Ori Imoto Shoku. I can't remember the rest of it, but it's Orimia. That's second.
That's 2.
Yes, that's number 2.
So it's number 1.
I told you what number 1 was.
Sailor Moon?
No, number 1 was Air Gear.
Oh, number 1 was Air Gear. Okay, so number 5 is Sailor Moon.
Sailor was number 4.
Oh, okay.
We got to keep it gangster. Number 3 is Dragon Ball Z. That's the best arc of all of them. GT is fine, Super was fine, and Dragon Ball was cool, but Dragon Ball Z is when everyone came into the Dragon Ball heyday. Number 4 is Sailor Moon, original Sailor Moon, not Sailor Chibi Moon. And number 5, I share with my wife. It's her number 1, and it is
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I love Yu-Gi-Oh, but no. No Yu-Gi-Oh, no Pokemon. I love these things. I love Digimon too, but those are not in my top 5. My why am I drawing a blank on the name of this joint right now?
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I love JoJo, but no.
That was more of a shout out to
It's
Pun.
the one with Light Yagami.
I don't.
It's a horror one when he becomes Kira. Toya, where are you when I need you?
Toy is Tony's beautiful wife.
Yes, she is. I'm drawing such a blank and
Death
it's
Note?
bothered. Yes, thank you, God.
That was not a guess on my part. I want
did
to
it?
shout out to my friend,
Yo,
my friend Tori for she's freaking out right now because we got into an anime section and she knew exactly what we were talking about.
Hey,
she also says
shout out to Cups.
She says Air Gear, fuck yes. Ringo is the best girl and Tony is freaking
Hey!
out. And my friend Pun is also. I dropped JoJo's Bizarre Adventure because that's his favorite.
Nice.
He also likes RWBY.
Ruby's great, dude.
Yeah.
Ruby is fantastic.
I think you
Yo,
two like each other. We're gonna
also,
talk.
shout out to Monty. Rest in peace, my man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Monty.
My top 5 animes: Malcolm in the Middle, The Simpsons, Dr. Phil Show, Talk Soup, and
Berserk.
Akira. No,
Akira's great,
Akira.
bro. So,
I've opened the Pandora's box.
no, it's just a lot of people don't understand Akira.
Oh, it's not. Wow, I'm sorry.
Like, a lot of people don't understand Akira at a very, very base level. Akira is more about the human experience than it is about the horror that is what happened. And people don't understand that.
I just really like body horror, I think.
Oh, I'm down with
I
that.
watched like Cybercop the other day, and it was like this lady got blown up. I'm like, oh hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I'm sorry. Shout out to Pun because JoJo is not his favorite anime. I just assumed it was because that's all he fucking talks about.
Called him right out. Oh man,
He's
that's
gonna
cold-blooded.
be on the show eventually, so I wanted to. He told me to ask him that question. So besides being in the anime, so like where does anime and your gaming is that something like you like relate with each other, or is that just happens to be 2 things you're really interested in, or?
Well, there's 2 things I'm really interested in. Like, listen, I'm all about nerddom,
He really
like
is.
as a whole. Like, so I was a versatile kid in school, so I played sports. I was on like debate team. I talked anime with my friends. Like, I was a very versatile guy, but one of my true first loves is everything geekdom. You know, it's like because I subscribe to the otaku theory. Okay,
Which is what?
The otaku theory is very simple. If there is a thing, because people assume that otakus are like Japanese people, but what an otaku is a person that really, really just likes something. You understand what I mean? So there's like trained otakus, like we all know them in real life, like your grandpa that has like that giant $37,000 train railroad thing in the basement.
Yep,
Like,
I know that.
But it's like I subscribe to the otaku theory. I just like nerddom as a whole. That's why I play D&D. Even though I don't really play D&D. I play Pathfinder. I play Shadowrun. Okay, keep it gangster. I like Cyberpunk.
You do. Cyberpunk is a favorite of mine. Yeah, we like when I said D&D earlier when we met, it was Pathfinder, and you love Pathfinder. Your character Silas was the glass cannon of the group, while my character was just this weirdo who just suplexed dragons to death.
Listen, man. Those,
fun.
Those was my boy.
No, my cat.
Really suplexed the dragon.
Really
That
did.
really happened.
It wasn't a metaphor for like banging or anything. It was me just really throwing a dragon to death.
Into another dragon, no less.
That was true.
That's what Silas. Silas was the glass cannon, like just murder or death.
Yeah.
That's it.
You never died. I died like a couple times.
No, Silas died once, and the weird, freaky armor character that Paul played gave me breath of life and it brought me back to life. Like I was dead. That only happened once. That after that point, everything was just like, yo, I have to like stealth and murder. Like I was very upset by that because I was attached to that character.
If anyone is listening, I know one person in this group who knows who Tony is. But if you have any questions, I have my own that I kind of always ask. But feel free to ask questions as well.
I am an open book.
He
Please
really
talk
is.
to me.
This guy we'll see, just says shit all the time.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I'm nuggets of wisdom.
Do you want to talk more? So we talked a lot like what you were into when you were younger. Do you want? Well, I've known you, and after like later parts of your life. I don't think I know much about. I know you grew up in South Philly.
What? SP stand up?
Yeah. Tell us more about what it was like, being you as a kid.
Oh, cool. Yeah, no worries. So, as I told you guys, I was a versatile kid, but that didn't happen in high school. Previous to that, that's a truck. That is definitely a truck. I can hear it.
I live in a busy road.
I can hear it through.
This guy said this microphone is very sensitive. I live on a very busy road.
Oh, I love this microphone though. But no.
You just kissed it, folks. You missed it.
Damn right. But I was not a versatile child. I was what we commonly refer to as a light bulb kid. I had this giant head and this little body. Because I was actually like really like small for like a long time. I didn't like get like any like weight or real height until like the middle of high school.
Really?
I was like super small. I'm like, hell, I didn't like crest 150 pounds until I joined the army.
I haven't been 150 pounds since like I was 12.
For realsies.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I was the skinny tall dude, like lanky as hell. But I mean, I'm not this super suave secret agent that you're talking to now all the time. But no, I was like generic South Philly kid, played outside. My brother got hit in the eye with a piece of glass when we were younger. That was a fun time. Not for him, for me. I couldn't stand his ass at the time. But it's just like I had a normal like gangland Philadelphia upbringing.
Yeah, you're from like South Philly.
Like,
Not the stuff that like the touristy says the parts I go to. It's like the stuff that you just don't want to go to after like a certain time of the day.
Yeah, for real.
Like, I grew up in Northeast Philly, which was relatively safe. Your neighborhood. I was like, oh no, thanks. I tell my parents sometimes like where I'm going, and they're like, why? I'm like, it's not 1990 anymore, my parents. It's fine.
Varosh asked us a question.
He did.
My favorite story to tell. I got a lot of favorite stories. Most of them I can't talk about right now. Those require drinks and like people in the real world. But that's
us at Varosh's beach house at like 2 a.m.
That was a great
and I drink now, so I can be a part of that.
People asked put like this. We went to that beach house and people asked me some questions and people got some answers.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
It was an interesting time.
Well, what's a good story that you can share with the stream?
See, y'all making me go into my retinue.
He's going into the mind palace.
Ooh, great story. So, when I was in the Army, what I wound up doing in the Army is not the reason I went into the Army, but when I went to the Army, my first real duty station out of basic training was AIT. AIT is Advanced Individual Training. Oh, to those who don't know, like, I was in the Army. There's a lot of stories there. Once again, come have drinks with me. We'll talk all about it.
If Tori and Nick are listening, if you ever come to the Philadelphia area and come hang out with us, Tony will buy us all drinks and we can listen to his cool Army stories.
It's kind of what I do.
It's true.
It really is kind of what I do. But, so, I make it to my first duty station, which is in Fort Gordon, Georgia. It's a beautiful place to be, right outside Columbus, Georgia. And unfortunately, I get there and it's winter. And this is my first winter down south, right? This is like Disney Winter Wonderland ice storm that's happening right now. But they don't care about that at all. Like we out in the sticks. So
You're below the Mason-Dixon line.
Yeah.
So you're down there.
Yeah, we're in the South.
Mm-hmm. In the heart of Dixie.
And so what I went into the military for was a 25 Lima. That is a cable system maintainer installer. What I basically was a glorified phone dude. I'm so serious. And part of what we had to do was climb these poles. Like, not the stripper poles, no, like phone poles.
Like the ones with the little like things that stick out and you can climb up like climb gear and shit. Yeah.
Yep. Now, when I went in, we were still using gaffs. Now, what gaffs are is you probably see people that snip trees that are climbing up trees, and they have the belt on, but they have like these spikes that are on their feet.
Yeah.
That's how I learned.
Oh, wow.
But we learned how to climb pegs and stuff too, like towards the end of my teniture. But one of my guys, and I'm gonna blast him out here because I was just telling Toy this story. It's one of the funniest stories in my damn life. One of my guy, Adrian. Mm-hmm. Like that's the name we'll go with because that's his last name. Adrian, my man, this dude is like 6'6", 240, solid muscle, just big. Like when you think of like the army dudes,
so like me,
sure,
but just not as handsome.
Sure, I like that. But like when you think of like the army dude, like the grunt, like the I sit in trenches and shoot at people for a living guys, that's who he was. Like just 230 pounds of solid muscle. Dorian is afraid of heights. And that's the problem.
Yeah.
So he gets up like 25 feet up the pole. That's really not that high.
That's pretty high.
It's not that high.
I would not like to be up that high.
But he gets, I'm like, dude, to go through antenna school, I had to climb a 150-foot pole.
That's
like,
insane.
That's not.
That sounds physically impossible.
It's not, though. It's just
I hate everything in that sentence you just said.
But, so we're like 25 feet up. Like, it's not high. Okay? But it's high enough. And that's the point of the story. It's high enough.
Okay.
Dorian gets up there and he freezes. And it's just like, he's not coming down. He can't go. Like, he just completely, like, locks up. And it's just like, have you ever seen someone that was truly terrified in real life?
Yeah.
Like, they just freeze? Like, that's exactly what happened. Keep in mind, like I said, Dorian is 6'6", 230 pounds, solid muscle. Hell, he might have been bigger than that.
Yeah.
My little 5'5" drill sergeant climbed her ass up that pole behind him, threw him on her shoulders, and carried him down.
Oh, shit.
Never say that women can't do things.
We're very positive. This is a very female friendly podcast. I like to think of myself as a big feminist. I don't know where I was going with that tangent.
But no, it was just like, it was like cartoon comical.
Uh-huh.
And it's just like, I'm like, I felt like a sense of respect at that point for her that I didn't think I had before. And it wasn't that because she was tough as nails. She was awesome. Like, there's nothing scarier in the military than two things: a female soldier and a female soldier and a female Marine. Ooh. Because they are just as good as men, but they have a chip on their shoulder because people treat them like shit.
Yeah.
Nothing more free. I'm like, hell, I had one when we were learning Krav Maga that kicked my 2 front teeth out. That's not a joke. That's not a metaphor. That's an actual thing that happened.
Your front teeth are fake?
No.
Oh.
We saved them. They put them back.
Oh, okay.
But she kicked me straight up, like the roots came out. It was bad.
See, this is why we don't have a camera right now. My face just made just all kinds of distortions. The idea of getting kicked in the face and your teeth falling out.
Like I'm like, I ain't been cussing too much through this, but she fucked me up, man. She fucked me up.
The legal term is she fucked me up really bad.
Like, I have respect for female people in the military.
I respect you for doing that. I when I was a kid, I was thinking of being in the military, and then I was like, no, fuck that. I'm not going into my dad went to the Air Force. My cousin, he was in the Army, and I have a cat, so that's where my level of service to this country went to. Adopting a cat.
No, I'm reading these comments. These comments are great. Yeah, she fucked me up.
I have a really good audience. Okay, so that was a really good story. So we went from you being a nerdy kid in high school and becoming a badass in the Army, right. And now you're a computer guy, hanging out with me on my couch on a Friday night.
Oh yeah.
So we really peaked.
Dude, I mean, I just like to stay busy. You know what I mean? Like, I like to do fun things.
Next. Okay. So seeing of other things you like to do, you have I guess I'm still part of it. You have your own little digital empire you've been slowly putting together.
I'm trying.
And I always fuck the name up, but it's Elite Players Inc.
That is correct, sir.
Okay. And would you talk about? You're currently wearing a Twitch T-shirt.
Yeah.
Because you are also an affiliate and a streamer.
Getting live.
What makes you so attracted to the idea of? Because you play competitive video games or something, you were a big fan. I've seen you do tournaments. I've seen you play competitive Destiny 2 and competitive Halo. Was it competitive Halo? No, it's Call of Duty.
Yeah,
it was Call of Duty. What is it about playing in a competition that makes you want to compete?
I'm an asshole.
Okay.
No, really, it's super simple thing. So most people that I'm like, I appear to be this super nice, down to earth, give you the shirt off my back, salt of the earth type of individual. I've
had to physically fight you off to you were like, Joe, put this shirt on. I'm like, no. Like you took it off and trying to put it on me, and I was like, no, Tony, no. That was weird.
Like people think I'm a really good guy, and
you're a good guy.
For the most part, that's 100% true. For the most part, but no, I'm an asshole. And I know I'm an asshole. And I like beating people. Okay? Video games allow me to just beat the shit out of people and not feel bad about it. Because I like being in competitive situations. I feel that pressure busts pipes or makes diamonds. It's your call on which way you fall.
Ooh, that was poetic.
Thank you.
You make that up?
Yeah.
Can I quote you on that?
You sure can.
I'm
like, it's just one of the things that I live by. And I like being pushed to my absolute limits. The Army is one of the things that actually taught me that. Because, like, most people get tired. Well, I'm fat.
I'm
okay?
already tired.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sitting on the floor. I'm already tired.
I'm not going to lie. I'm fat. Most people that are fat get tired walking up the stairs, tired running for the bus.
I'm winded.
Tired, just, like, you know what I mean? And it's just like, I be tired, but I'm not going to stop. Because I don't know what limits are. I just don't. I do things. Like, a lot of things people want, like, I skateboarded in the X Games when it came to Philly in street comp. I didn't place at all. And it was a fun time. Because I like to do things that I've never done. That's why
you do like doing it. I do that by that about you. You just do shit.
Damn right. I'm like, I'm an Aries. I jump in.
Yeah.
Like, I have no filter. I say what I want. I do what I want.
I've seen you say things to people, and I'm like, oh my god, Tony, Jesus Christ. 2 hour friends. But do you know how great it is to find your limit? Like, that's so nice. Like, oh yeah, this is as far as I'll go. Time for a good fashioned sit.
Oh man, no, I don't know nothing about it.
That's amazing to me.
You sound like my type of person too, Rur Kid.
Oh, that's our friend Tori.
Sound like my type
Tori
of person
is
too.
Rur Kid, aka Dongress from Tales of Vesperia.
Tales of Vesperia. That's a good. The Tales series is a really good game.
Yeah, you guys are like best friends. And the one hit wonder is Nick.
Nice.
And
is that the one that was here?
No, that was Jay.
I missed that.
Oh, Jay's a cool dude. Oh, see, so we have it in my contract that I need to talk about Jay at least once in every one of my streams. We just met it. We just got a requirement. I'm talking about how great Jay was.
Hey. But no, I'm like, I don't like limits. There's no such things. Like Stan Lee, God rest his soul, had a TV show that most people don't know existed
Limitless.
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 Superhumans.
Oh, what's Limitless?
Limitless was a
shitty
movie.
TV show or something.
No, Limitless was the
What's
movie.
the one where the guy took the pills and he's like, oh hell yeah, I got
No,
like one.
that's
brother.
Limitless. That's,
Yeah.
Well, it was a TV show
Yeah,
too,
a
but
TV
the
show.
movie with Bradley Cooper was way better than TV show.
Yeah, he's just like I remember that. Okay.
Oh, shout out to Bradley Cooper, Philly stand up.
Shout out to Cups.
Shout out to Cups, man.
Yeah. So that was a catch. Shout out to Cups is something that I said at around 3 a.m.
After 7
After a
hours.
7-hour Destiny grind, I was just like, I had never been drunk before, so I was like, is this what it's like to be drunk? Would it be cool if Cups were like a thing? Shout out to Cups. And that's become like a running catchphrase of ours for at least 2 years now.
Yes. I'm sure I've said that at least 3 times in the course of this conversation.
I need to copyright that.
Yeah, shout out to Cups,
So
man.
you really were you were to the X Games when it was in Philly?
Say again?
You did the X Games when they were in Philly?
Yep.
Ah, I remember watching that. I remember watching you.
Of course you didn't. Like, not everyone made it on TV.
You placed 48th out of 13.
But it was a fun time. Like, I still have that skateboard. I got it signed by who was here that time? Bob Burnquist was here. Rune, and I cannot remember the name of the guy that won Street Comp. But the guy from Street Comp owns Nocturnal Skate Shop in Philly.
Because he's a Philly guy. Carry something. I remember that. Carry Getz? Not Carry Getz.
Something like
Was
that.
it Carry Getz?
It's been so long since I thought about it.
I don't even remember the last time I thought of the X Games in general.
Yo, me and this Ruru Kid character are gonna get along famously. But yeah, I'm like, I just like to do stuff. That's why I jump out of airplanes.
You gotta make
I
sure.
like doing
you were a
stuff.
paratrooper, right?
I like doing things.
Yeah, I like not doing things. I'm very okay being like, yeah, go ahead, I'm fine.
And it's funny, like my newest venture, I'm doing a lot less things, and I hate it.
Your newest venture right now is interesting because you're doing photography.
That's correct.
And you like self-taught yourself how to do photography.
I did.
And that's a hard skill to do. And you've gotten really good, like really
Thank you.
fast.
I'm
And
like,
I'm doing an on-air pledge. Like, hey, give me a job.
you know, I got you.
I'll come down. I'll do some shoots with you. Sure.
I know you would.
Yeah. Did he learn it in a flash? Oh, damn it, Paul.
That's funny.
My favorite thing about Tony is that if he doesn't laugh, he says how loud. He says that's funny, as loud as it would to laugh. So he's like, oh, that's funny. And that means he really thought it was funny. But if he's like, that's funny, he's like on the ground, like rolling. He's raffle mowing internally through him just saying that's funny.
Once again, totally not my fault. That's Toya who got that from her best friend because her best friend says that all the time, and I just absorbed that.
I've absorbed so much of the vocabulary of our friends. Like Morgan got me saying y'all, and he's a good old Southern boy from Maryland.
Is that really Southern?
It's below the Bates and Dixon line. Read your history books. He's a Maryland boy, but he's got me saying that.
I'm like,
I started calling him Big Cat. Yeah, I don't even know why I said that one day. I just did.
Don't let this proper English fool you. I am a poor kid from South Philly that is just trying to make it.
Yeah,
I'm very hood.
You live now in like West Philly is a weird showing of the community because everything between like 69th and 50th, it's not great. But once you get past 50th, you're like, oh man, this is just Penn's campus, and you live in the heart of that on like 63rd.
Yep, I'm right in the building, baby.
Yeah, but I like your house.
I hate my house.
I mean, what do you were thinking of moving up here soon?
Yeah, I'm like, we're getting the hell out of here.
Narberth?
That's what we were thinking, Narberth, but
I think you could try Drexel Hill.
That's exactly where Toya's thinking. But the problem with it is, like, our block has gone to shit. But me and Toya have terrible, like, luck with this. Like, we get into a neighborhood when it's, like, super quiet.
Hey, you just got new followers.
Hey.
Roche put up your Twitch link that you never use.
Awesome. Thank you. I'm like, don't listen to Joe. I haven't streamed in a while, and that's because this new venture that we were just talking about, my new photo and video venture, is like
Studio at Broad.
Yep, Studio at Broad, baby. Is keeping us busy. Like, you guys don't realize this because he's super quiet. He's never this quiet in real life, and I'm about to blow Jonathan's doors off with this. But my nephew, Ant, is here. The angry gamer is here. And
oh, he's the angriest man I've ever heard in my life.
oh, yeah. Like, and the funny thing is, he's just so quiet in the corner. He's
sitting there respectful. He said, thank you, sir. And I'm like, sir, what the hell?
What the fuck is that?
I handed him a glass of iced tea. And he's like, oh, thank you, sir. Who the hell are you?
Yeah, he's the angriest dude I know, man. That's why his name on the team is Epic Unruly, and there's a reason for that. But it's like, it's only when he's playing video games. When he's not playing video games, he's just the nicest little person in the whole world.
He's
just
a sweet little gentleman.
He is. Look at him, all blushing.
So back to, like, you're talking about competitive. You're part of the Elite Players Inc. I guess I'm part of that too.
You definitely are.
Roche is on part of that.
Roche is our first real official member. He's the man.
Yeah, he does some really great Super Smash Bros. Stuff.
Look, let's talk about Varoche for a minute, because that's my man.
All right, this is the Varoche Power Hour now.
So, that dude is so good at Smash. And this isn't... So, we do a thing that we call the Jonathan, where you say really, really nice things about people.
Tony,
there we go.
I have to say that you coming over and saying the absolute nicest things possible about Varoche just makes me feel so warm inside, even though he besmirched me on Fortnite the other night, and I'll never forgive him for that.
Varoche really talks like this, folks.
Forever, ever, for the next 2 days.
Verosh really talks like this. That's not a joke.
That's not a joke. That's how he's. Tony, the fact that you said this wasn't a joke and said how sweet my voice is and how nice I am as a man really makes me feel great inside.
Now that's funny.
You couldn't see it on the. There's no camera, but I leaned in on my knee like Captain Morgan. Instead of offering you a drink, I was offering you a compliment. That's the Verosh.
But no, this dude is really good, man. Like he joined. We talked about it. He joined the squad, and we went to all these events. And it was great.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, Verosh is basically one of the premier like Smash casters. So like, guys, if you find out that he's going to be at an event, like watch it, because even if he's not playing, he's probably casting it, and his commentary is legendary as far as I'm concerned.
I do commentary now for Overwatch.
I see that you do, sir. I mean, like, I really want to play with you guys. I just refused to buy the game twice. I don't know why.
tried to buy it for you for like $20,
and I wasn't gonna let you do that
because I was gonna buy you the physical one.
Just like, what is that?
What is a disc?
So that is part of the Epic team. So Epic Unruly is on there. Epic Silks. What's the bossy one knee?
Yeah, Epic Boss.
Epic Boss. That's your wonderful wife Latoya.
Epic SDG. That's
Epic
me.
SDG, SilkDeGoderator.
Who's your boss? SilkDeGoderator.
Who's Jay's?
Jay is Epic Joker.
Epic Joker. What's mine?
It's always Epic.
Epic Soft Boy.
That sounds appropriate.
Tony, what system do you play on?
So, I primarily play on Xbox One, but that's a misnomer.
Gang,
Don't
gang.
take that. Do not take that as like my primary choice of play. It's not. I am PC Master Race all the way.
Yes.
I'm PlayStation Nation before I'm Xbox Live. The only reason I have Xbox at all is because Aunt, his mother. Okay, wait, this actually requires a bit of story. Okay, so we actually had this clan a long time ago. And set up for this. This is always a fun story. So we had this clan a long time ago. It was called Foxhound.
Foxhound?
Well, basically Foehound.
Oh.
Like, come on.
Like Metal Gear Solid.
There we go. Just making sure you follow me, baby. So we used to be Foehound, Halo Royalty. And we were dominant in the early Halo 2 and Halo 3 scene. Like, it was nasty. And, like, we wound up, like, we were 16 strong, wound up being one of, like, the biggest, like, Halo clans, period, on the East Coast. It was a good time. And we broke up because somebody opened a damn mouth.
Uh-oh.
It's a funny thing in the world. But that is the reason. Like, Halo Royalty and Foehound are the reason that I had an Xbox. Because my broke-ass clanmates wouldn't come to PlayStation. And I'm like, I had a PlayStation 3 and an Xbox 360. I had a PlayStation 2 and an original Xbox. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was just like, that's just who I was. But basically, Aunt's mom, who played on our Halo team, one day asked a really simple question. Why is this the only thing we play?
Oh.
I swear to God, that was it. That was it.
Yeah.
Literally, we traced it back, and it was that moment where everyone started migrating away. You know what I mean? And it was just like, oh man, we had like a really good thing going, and it's never been the same since. It's just like we play with some of the clanmates every now and then, like because our clanmates are like dispersed. Like our boy Train plays for what he plays for the Red Tide, right? Like, well, Train plays for the Red Tide. Our Train. Call Toya. Toya will know who Train plays for. One of our guys lives up in the Appalachian Trail. That's my boy Crimson. Crimson Death, my man. Like, we were going to fly him down for me and Toya's wedding. That's how cool. That was my boy. But, then we had Black. Not Black. It was the other guy named Black. And we had Blue.
There's a lot of people in your life named Black.
Listen, man, we dark people. And I don't mean that as in we black people. I mean we dark people here, man.
Team people color. No, color people.
Color people. Here we go with this again.
I don't think I can say it. I always forget sometimes I can say that. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot.
Racial inambiguity.
My racial ambiguity's got me out of many and also into many problems in my life.
Plot hook. But
I don't know if this is like. I guess we're not really a clan, more of a cult. I have an Overwatch clan cult that I play with.
that sounds scary, Joe. Do I have to save you?
No, two of my cult members are also in the chat right now. That's how I know. That's how I know.
Listen,
Pun and
I'll say once you guys need an anime, and then come talk to me.
We need. Well,
I know y'all need DPS.
I don't play competitive.
I know y'all need
anymore.
DPS.
Somehow our entire group is either tank or support. We have I'm like the DPS player by default. Only because I play Symmetra.
I'm always on the rocks about Symmetra because she was really bad. Then got really good.
She's the best character in the game right now.
So
her TD, at least when I play her.
Did you hear what they said about Soldier? That was the craziest thing.
If I may quote my friend Coco, I'm not surprised that Soldier 76 is gay. I can never shoot straight with him anyway.
That is so fucked up.
See?
That's so funny.
I thought it was great. I think it's cool though. I mean, it's not like it was.
I think it's awesome.
He put a whole bunch of clues in there and that he was gay.
I'm like, but that's because Overwatch is a giant ARG. Like
everything, yeah.
Like it's way more ARG than it is game at this point.
I'm just waiting for another character.
When's your team going to go on the circuit, man?
There's a couple people on the group right now that are playing console leagues.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
I could never do it. I got a panic attack once in a game. I'm like, I'm never doing this again. And then I just became the announcer, and it's just me yelling just like weird catchphrases at people. Big Ryan energy. Dumb bitch energy. Good time, bad time juice. Like when Moira throws her Kame wave, I call it good time, bad time juice.
That's funny.
So that's more my speed. I'm not a competitive guy. Like when you invited me to the group, I'm like, I'm not great at games, right?
But you're an awesome dude to talk to about stuff, and that's where you found your niche. I'm telling you, if you guys go in the Epic Play log and look for the Down Smash podcast, it was hilarious. Joe had everyone rolling every venue we popped up in.
I got into a rant today at GameStop about. I just picked up Kingdom Hearts. I got the 1.5 collection or whatever, and I was at the store. I'm like, how the hell what game do I start with? And I start with 1. And I looked on the shelf. I'm like, there's no 1 here. There's a 1.5. And I was like, why is this called the final chapter prologue? Prologues that come before the beginning, which then at the end is the final chapter. Unless I don't know how time works or numbers work. And the guy at the GameStop was like, just staring at me while I was ranting about numbers.
Like, get the fuck out, man. But dude, that's another one of those convoluted storylines that's so hard to follow. Like you need to watch like a lore YouTube page to even get it's like with what's the name? Not Bloodborne, but the other one, Dark Souls. Mm-hmm. It's like with Dark Souls. Like you require someone that's smarter than you to talk to you about this.
It's like the Dune of video games.
Yes, it's like so expansive. But that's how Kingdom Hearts is, and that's kind of the allure. I'm like, the Disney characters notwithstanding, because I don't care what nobody says, Cloud was the best secondary character in that game before he went evil with the one-winged angel thing. But
why would you tell me that? I haven't played yet.
No, that's like original stuff. Like that's not a spoiler.
I'm pretty sure he spoiled whatever clouds are to me. I don't know what that is now.
Okay, cool.
But see, this is like
also favorite game of all time, Final Fantasy VII.
Hey, you're answering questions I haven't asked yet. Tony, what's your favorite game?
Final Fantasy VII.
Why?
Oh, dude, the story, the graphics were revolutionary at the time. It's still like poly graphics, but it's just a story that expansive. Like that was my first multi-disc game, and I didn't even own it. Like one of my boys around the corner had one of those parents that will buy them anything. I don't know what that feels like. Not that my dad didn't buy me stuff. That's not what I'm saying. In case he sees this on the internet somewhere. But just wanted to buy everything. And that was like a game that they had bought, and I didn't know what Final Fantasy was at that point. So we sat down.
Did you used to buy games based on like the cover?
No, not at all.
How'd you find Final Fantasy VII then?
No, because my friend's mom bought it for them, and I was there when they bought it, and they came and was like, "Oh, hey, let's go home and play this." Like, all right, sure. And we sat down, and it was like that's when I figured out that I really loved RPGs. That's when I figured it out.
You are an RPG guy. For as much as you love shooters, you do play a lot of RPGs.
I'm like, but that's because what most people don't realize about me, like they take my competitive nature as like my primary mode of operation. And we touched on this a little bit, but nobody realizes that we did. My favorite thing about games is lore.
Yeah.
That is my favorite thing about games. Even shooters. Like, I play every campaign for every shooter I've ever played, and I can detail you the campaign of all of them because I love lore. Like, there's nothing like backstories. And that's why I got, like, so hard into anime, because I used to always wonder, just like everyone else does, like, because I get, like, I don't get upset or sad or nothing like that. That's not how I live my life. But when a good anime is over, I get that anime crippling depression. Because it's just like, oh, I wonder what they're doing now that the story has hit its zenith. And that's why people write fanfic.
Does the chat know about that? Do you suffer from anime depression?
Crippling anime depression. Like,
I suffer from normal, everyday depression, crippling depression. I can't imagine watching an anime to make that even worse.
Oh, dude. No, it's just like, it's one of those things, like, I'm going to give you a prime example. Like, Clannad. When Clannad ended,
I don't know what that is.
I'm not going to, for anyone that hasn't seen Clannad, I'm not going to ruin it for you. It's just real sad.
Chad, have you seen Clannad?
Clannad is so goddamn sad that me and Toya had to stop watching it twice. Okay? And I'm not talking stop watching. I'm talking like stop watching, take a year off from the show and try to come back, and then something else happened, and we're going to take another year off the show.
I got a couple of anime references in the chat.
Yo, Intergalactic Gurren Lagann, my man.
Toradora.
Toradora's fucking great.
Darling in the Franxx.
I haven't watched Darling in the Franxx yet. That's new. Or new-ish.
Clannad?
Clannad, that's what I was
Oh,
talking
that's what
about.
you're talking about. Yeah. I thought you were saying Clannad.
I always say, God, it's awful. Everyone know, like, Clannad's about the feels, bro.
Why are you pretending to touch boobies like that?
No, not boobies, like feels.
Oh, okay. You should move your hands a lot farther away. See, this is part of my deflection whenever I feel uncomfortable. I was gonna make weird jokes.
Yo, Gurren Lagann is that
Drill
work,
the moon
though.
or whatever it's called.
Gurren
Drill the
Lagann.
sun? I want to drill the sky?
Mm-hmm.
What is that? What's the catchphrase of that show? I want to pierce the sky?
That sounds appropriate.
Is that what it is? Gurren Lagann?
God, it's been so long since I've watched
What's the one? Oh, I'm
I
thinking
love
of,
Yoko Littner, by the way.
I was thinking
love
of the
Yoko.
one with the robots.
Yeah, that's Gurren Lagann.
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Oh, God.
My sky will pierce
No,
the sword.
don't get me started, Evangelion. It's just so much.
Do I want to watch that?
It's good. It's just so much.
I'm trying to read Battle Angel Alita right now.
Yo, Alita's work, son. Alita is at work.
The movie, when I first saw the movie, I thought it looked stupid. And then I saw the anime.
It's because her eyes, wasn't
It
it?
actually does look like her a lot. Yeah.
So, but
Here,
dude.
Evangelion ends in Bukaki done. Is that true? Is that true? I want to watch that now.
Not going into this on this show.
I watched. So like
I said, I like controversial shit. I like shit that people get upset that you watch.
I watch. I've seen Fist of the North Star.
Fist of the North Star.
like
Kenshiro's work.
Yeah, I don't even want to mess with that. I love that shit. That makes me laugh.
Yo.
Planet with a Citrus, good anime citrus.
Oh, Eureka 7. Eureka 7. That's a good one.
Okay, so this is officially the anime nerd podcast now.
Oh,
I don't know what the
have
heck
you guys
I'm
ever seen
talking
Seven
about.
Samurai? That's a good one.
I like Hamtaro. Yeah, I like that. Show's great.
I like.
You know what show I used to know back in the day when remember Toonami?
Yeah, who doesn't remember Toonami?
Toonami was the shit. Remember, I used to be really
Toonami
into
is
All-Star.
work. Yo, okay.
I thought it was pretty good.
Let's fucking do it, Joe.
Okay.
Everything on Toonami was like some of the greatest anime. Now,
I remember liking
Star, man.
I remember like watching that and like how Bebop the Game was the same show. I was also like 10. I didn't know any difference.
What else? What
I
else
was,
good came on
I was
Toonami?
about to enter
I just
puberty and I
saw
saw
it.
Faye Valentine for the first time and I was like, oh.
I lost. What's the other one?
Gundam Wing?
Gundam Wing is good.
Tenchi Muo?
Yo, Tenchi Muyo. I've not heard that in forever, yo.
Full Metal Panic?
Full Metal Panic is so good. There's supposed to be new Full Metal Panic happening too.
I tried to finish Full Metal Alchemist. I'm sorry, Morgan.
No, you have to.
I don't want to finish it.
You have to. Are you watching regular or Brotherhood?
Brotherhood.
Okay, yeah, you have to then.
That's the one they told me to watch.
I'm like, that's the quintessential version.
I like this. I got to the point where they
Yo,
like Sparky.
shout out to Tenchi Muyo, man.
How's Tenchi Muyo?
Tenchi Muyo is one of the OG harem animes.
What's that, Inuyasha?
Inuyasha.
What's that?
Inuyasha is amazing. It's also super long. It's like 600 episodes.
Oh, you know what I'm trying to watch? I watched like 2 episodes and I'm like, this is stupid.
One Piece.
Yu Yu Hakushuki?
Oh, don't you talk bad about Yu Yu Hakusho. Don't you talk bad about Yu Yu Hakusho, man.
I don't know these things. I try to watch it.
Dude, no. We're going to move on from anime because I can do this all night. That is not...
We're actually, yeah. We might
like, oh, everybody wants to know. The reason I can do anime all night is because I used to run an anime podcast, the Generation Otaku podcast.
All 10 episodes are available on demand.
They are. Yeah. They were great.
I wasn't dissing you. I was giving you a compliment.
Beautiful garbage. That sounds appropriate.
All right.
Let's
move.
More
anime.
Let's move.
No more anime.
Because we'll be here all night, bro.
My turn for a question. What's your favorite dinosaur?
Ooh, okay. If I had to think of one, it'd have to be a pterodon, like the bigger pterodactyl. Like that fucker flew, and it was a dinosaur. Wow. But my true favorite dinosaur is the chicken. Look it up. You have time.
I don't get it.
No, like chickens are like descended from dinosaurs.
Oh, I thought you meant like chickenodon or something.
No.
My favorite dinosaur, of course, continues to be the Triceratops.
Saber-tooth tiger, Tyrannosaurus.
Sure.
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers ones. Yeah. Okay, another weirdo question. When was the last time you had a really good sandwich?
Oh man. Damn. It's been a while. I'm pretty sure Toya made it. This is not a woman get back in the kitchen joke.
She's just really good cook.
She's always just really good with food. But yeah, it's been like months and months and months because I don't eat sandwiches often.
What?
I just don't eat sandwiches often. So I'm pretty sure it was a turkey club with light mayo, bacon, and a little bit of salt and pepper.
That sounds really good. So there is an eternal debate going on in the Discord.
All right. Which I really need to jump back in that Discord. I just don't.
This is a different one. I'm not in the one. Unless we can invite Tony in. He doesn't play Overwatch all that much, but he's a funny guy.
I'm a good guy.
Wawa or Sheets?
What?
Wawa or Sheets?
What the fuck is Sheets?
Sheets is
that the answer to your question?
Yeah, Sheets is it's a Wawa. You know, Wawa is our regional thing,
right?
And as you get farther out into the state, aka in the middle of fucking nowhere, Pennsylvania, where I went to college at beautiful Millersville University of Pennsylvania, home of the Marauders, Taste the Thunder.
That's nasty.
For some reason, every time I do begin a little catchphrase, it always ends with Taste the Thunder.
That's funny.
But Sheets is like a fast foodier version of Wawa.
Then I'd hate that. Wawa's fucking fantastic.
Wawa is quality over quantity.
Damn right. Also,
shut up.
To anyone that says it, it's not Wawa's. There's no S. It's Wawa.
Yeah.
You say Wawa's, we can't be friends.
Another. So you were also from Philadelphia, but do you say water?
Water.
Yeah, water. Okay. I can't remember the last. I don't think I've ever seen you drink water before. That's why I asked.
I don't drink water often.
You're mostly just drinking the generic ass soda or the generic ass juice that looks like window washer.
That is correct. That's how I live my life. Don't judge me.
How do you say? Do you say Lancaster or Lancaster?
Ugh, Lancaster.
Lancaster. Okay. For those who don't know, Lancaster is a major road that runs through Philadelphia and runs all the way to like the middle of the state. And half of the state calls it Lancaster. Half the country calls it Lancaster because of Lancaster, California. But area people, they're not from Philadelphia if they don't say Lancaster.
That is correct.
So, okay, let's do some more Philly topic questions.
I'm down.
Pork roll or scrapple?
Pork roll doesn't exist for Philly people. Scrapple it is.
You don't consider pork roll? I know it's from Jersey. But
yeah, that's why.
I still think it's okay.
Like, there's only one place I know, with the exception of Wawa. Wawa doesn't count. Wawa's unilateral. But there's only one place in Philly I know that sells pork roll offhand, and that's the place down by the Chuck E. Cheese in South Philly. They sell like pork rolls, sausages, and
stuff.
They
also don't call it pork roll. They call it like Taylor ham.
Yeah, it's stupid.
But I will fuck up.
Well, it's good. It's just like
bacon, egg, and cheese.
Scrapple.
Bagel sandwich from Wawa.
Okay. Next Philly question. Keep asking.
He doesn't know what Scrabble is.
Who doesn't know what Scrabble is?
Not Lancaster, Lancaster. You heathen.
Yeah, must have hurt my soul.
Scrapple is all this. It's kind of like a sausage, but it's like the stuff that didn't make the sausage, like the stuff that fell off the floor while they're making sausage. They cram together into a delicious breakfast meal.
That's exactly what it is.
Do you eat breakfast for dinner?
Every time I have a
Right?
chance.
Breakfast
Breakfast is the best thing ever.
Yes. Thank you. It's the best thing in the world.
Like, I literally just had this conversation. Like, I could eat breakfast every day. Morning, noon, night. I also eat dinner at like 11:30 at night.
Okay, so that's another question. Another bone of contention I have with you. Normal people eat dinner between 5 and maybe 7. They consider like, oh, okay, that's a dinner. You eat dinner tomorrow. You eat dinner at like 1 a.m. and that blows my mind. I will never understand that as a thing.
I'm sorry, guys. It's just like, I'll be busy,
How
y'all.
do you forget how to eat?
I'll be busy, y'all. So I just eat late. I'm like, it's not me. That's my house. Like, we eat late. Like, Ant has been a point of contention with Ant since he got here. Like, why the fuck we eating so late?
Right? Thank you.
We eat late, bro.
That's insane. All right, so you have a question from the audience.
Ooh.
Pancakes or waffles?
Oh, damn. That's a toughie. Like, in 6 out of 7 circumstances, yes, I said that. Exactly what I meant it. It's waffles all day. But really? I love pancakes. Like, I love, specifically silver dollars. Like, I love silver dollars in the worst way, man. And like, they don't taste any different. They're just small.
They're smaller.
Something cute about
this
it.
was another debate that we had
I like
about
cute shit.
in the Discord. It was waffles or pancakes. I'm personally a pancake guy. I mean, I'll fuck with a waffle, but I'm all about the pancakes. Mm-hmm. But
I'm like, it's breakfast, so it's just my wheelhouse. I
actually said French toast.
I'm like, that's where I naturally gravitate to, but that's because IHOP has spoiled me with their Bananas Foster's French toast. It's really good.
French toast is my jam.
Jam is my jam.
You have a fan in the audience. Rory Kidd says $7 pancakes is the only acceptable answer. You don't pick waffles. So she likes pancakes just really, really small.
Yeah, listen. So a thing that most people don't realize about me is, obviously, forget the fact that I like anime and stuff, but I am big into kawaii culture.
The what?
Kawaii culture.
What the hell is that?
So kawaii literally translates to cute.
Oh, kawaii.
No, kawaii.
No, I'm saying it wrong. That's not. Yeah. I know what you mean.
So I'm like huge into kawaii culture, and I like.
You're a cute fat man.
Things. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But I'm huge into that, so I like really cute things, and silver dollars are fucking cute, and I've been that way since I was like 5. Fight me.
So you're also a white woman in her mid-30s.
Yo, what? I rolls with you.
Yeah.
Yes, tiny shit is adorable. That is true.
Yeah, I like tiny shit. And I also like comically large ones too. That was really funny to me.
My friend Selena made me pancakes one time. They were the size of this coffee table almost.
For those who don't know, I have an about average size coffee table.
Like, why did you give me 3 of these things? I'm not gonna eat this in 6 lifetimes.
If I had to give an actual answer, I'd say neither. And I have eggs. I like a big omelet. I'm an eggs guy.
I like omelets. I love omelets.
Or if I'm really in the mood, I'll get one of those like Hungry Man breakfasts where it's like you get 2 pancakes, a shit ton of eggs, toast.
This sounds like you don't cook for yourself.
Oh hell no! You know what I do now? I just get a slow cooker and I just cook like a pound of chicken a week, and I just throw that on a tortilla, and that's my lunch dinner.
I like it.
I have no domestic skills. I'm gonna be a terrible trophy husband. If I ever meet a woman and she's like rich, I'm really sorry, honey. Like, I tried to cook, but it ended up me cooking
the house.
It ended up with me cooking up a menu. I need you to go pick it up. Slow cooker. So, do you call them slow cookers or do you call them
crock pots?
Okay.
They're crock pots.
Is that a black thing?
Probably.
Because I said that at work today.
Just thought about that.
And I'm like, oh yeah, slow cooker.
Because I've never heard a black person say slow cooker. I've never heard a black person say that.
We're breaking down racial barriers here on the Brown Machismo show.
Definitely a crock pot.
So we're teaching you all how to speak languages.
You know what? Crock pot makes sense as a brand name. Thing? It makes sense as a brand name. It's like, but you know things that piss me off about brand names?
Brown names?
No, brand names.
You just said brown names. Like Joe, like, oh, fuck.
We're going to move right past that. But, Like, when people say pass, like, the example that everyone uses is not an example I've ever heard anyone use.
Really?
Like, pass me the Kleenex. No, pass me some tissue.
Okay.
I've never heard someone say, pass me the Kleenex. I feel like I would fight them. That just feels wrong. But, you know what? The example that everyone should use is, pass me some Halls.
Oh, the cough drops.
Yes. Everyone knows what Halls are.
Fuck Halls, Ludens, all day.
Personally, I like Ricolas.
Remember back in when you were a kid and Ludens, it was basically just eating candy. She's like, oh, teacher, I got a cough. I gotta eat these candies. People are like, yo, man, I got a sore throat too. Give me some of that Ludens.
No, I've heard of Kleenex. I've absolutely heard of Kleenex. Yeah. I've never had someone say, pass me some Kleenex. Or pass me the Kleenex. Like, as a noun.
It's not like someone saying, like, I need you to Xerox this. Xerox
yeah, exactly.
is the brand.
Exactly.
Your
yes.
copy.
Oh, yeah, Ricola. Somebody else knows about those Ricolas.
Too strong.
Oh, Frisbee. That's a good one.
Frisbee's
a good one.
Frisbee is the thing? It's a disc. Yeah, it's a blind disc.
Have you ever played Ultimate Frisbee? You should.
I went to college. I've made a thing or two about Ultimate
Frisbee.
Dude,
I didn't play beer pong until I was an adult.
I played beer pong once, and I was like, this is fucking stupid.
But, hell, that's a story in and of itself.
I played Flip Cup once, and I'm like, I just did it to impress a girl. Every achievement I have in life is to impress a girl. I just discovered this. It's like, I read Harry Potter to impress a girl. I've read every
You read Harry Potter to impress a girl?
I read the first one.
Did it work?
No.
Well, shit.
Nothing. When I say accomplishments, I mean nothing's really come from it.
Oh, okay. It worked. Better than nothing.
Air fresh. I just say Febreze.
I say Febreze.
Yeah.
Febreze is a thing.
What else do we have anymore? That's a lot of weirdo questions. Actually, you know what? This has been one of our more, like, every once in a while we break up to do a tangent, but this has been one of our more organized interviews of the two I've done. Like, first guest we had on was my friend Nova. He was a very good Diva player. And we ended up talking about how he used to have, like, hang green dates when he was in college, like, real cute dates and shit. What's the cutest thing you ever did for LaToya?
Oh, ooh, let's do it. I wish she was listening because she knows about this. The cutest thing I've ever done for Toya is I threw her a surprise wedding.
Is that the one I was at?
Yep.
Okay.
Threw a surprise wedding in my house for our 5th anniversary.
I'm the reason why you guys had food that day. I had to venture down into South Philly in a suit to get you this really obscure Chinese food or something.
It was sushi.
No, it was not. It was like...
It was absolutely sushi.
It was some kind of... It was nothing. It was like a... It was something. And I had to go down in the middle of the South Philly. We decided to just go into a normal store across the street from your house that had sushi. You made me go 40 minutes out of my way in a suit to go get you shitty sushi.
It was really good sushi.
Actually, it was really good.
It was really good sushi.
I was just being obstreperous.
Aw, thank you.
Tony, I have a good friends. Tony's a great guy.
I tried.
Wait till Varosh comes on the show.
That's going to be a time.
Annie wants to be on the show, too. We're going to talk about art and stuff.
Oh, no. See, now, that's going to be a good show to listen to.
That's going to be
Annie does. I'm like, Joe does art. And Annie's like, I'm Picasso. That's just her, like, mentality about it, but she's so humble about it. It's so hilarious. She's really good. Like our little community, which we really should have a commune, but our little community.
You just want us to live in your house.
I do. Dude, I'm going to buy that. I'm like, me and Toya have been legitimately, seriously thinking about just putting together a couple $100,000 and buying a town. You can do that in this country.
That's like cult leaders do that.
Yeah, I know.
I'm the cult leader in this group.
That's probably true.
I'm very charismatic.
This is the way we say it. This is the way me and Toy have it planned out, right?
Uh-huh.
We're going to go there with, like, the squad, right? Mm-hmm. Take the squad there. And some more people.
Wait, yeah, we're the crew.
We're the crew.
We're the crew. They're the squad.
Yeah. So we'll take the crew.
Morgan's cronies.
Right?
They're the squad.
Like, yo, no shout-outs to the squad. Mm-hmm. Shout-outs to the crew. Anyway.
Shout-outs to Cubs.
Told you, it's going to keep coming up. But we're going to go down there and we're going to buy the thing, right? Get everything lined up. And every month, we're going to change who's the leader of the commune. It's going to be hilarious.
So that seems to be the purpose of being a leader.
Yes, but it's going to be funny. Oh, that's another funny thing I should tell people about me that most of you probably don't know. I like funny things more than anything else in the damn world. Rule number 1 in my house is funny is funny. Hands down. Kids get out of trouble because things are funny in my house. Like, my wife roasts people in my house because funny is funny. Okay? Like, no hard feelings. Just take this L, just take this ass whooping, and enjoy it. Like, you might get your chance later.
Prepare for an emotional whipping.
Hell, my little brothers and little sisters have like gotten like good ones on me, and I just be like, rule number one in the house, rule number one in the house. Oh, I'm gonna fight this kid when everybody leaves.
Have I ever said anything to you so offensive you're like, oh, I want to fight this kid at the end?
Oh,
I've said a shit ton of stuff to you.
fuck yeah, you have. Like, don't talk sports with Joe.
Oh yeah.
That's a quick path to whipping his ass. Because Joe was just like, oh, speaking of, you think the Eagles gonna beat the Saints?
You know, I have a lot of opinions on that.
I don't think it's gonna happen, bro. Hell, we didn't beat the Bears. The Bears beat the Bears.
Cody Parkey beat the Bears. I think the Eagles are going to win. I don't think it's going. I think it's going to be like not the 45-7 loss like last time. It'll be like 21-17 or something. I think the Eagles have more swag now.
Well, yeah, it makes a lot more sense because
they beat the practice squad the first time, and now everyone's kind of coming back. And Big Dick Nick's going to throw his
no grown man should call him that, but I digress.
Big Dick Nick.
Yeah, no. But no, the thing that I see about it is, I'm not going to say it. But
Saint Nick.
I can live with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a much different game than we saw the first time.
It has to be. Anything's different than losing by like 45 points.
Yo, have you seen some of like the scores from sports this year?
Have you ever heard of a thing called a scoregami?
What the fuck is that?
A scoregami is a score that has never occurred before.
Oh,
so like if a team loses like 11-10, I mean they'll go back in history to see anyone who's ever gotten that score before. If it doesn't happen, it's called a scoregami. Or like 58-31, like something that's never, like numbers that never happened before. I don't know how many we've had this year, but there's been a couple.
Hell, I watched the Bucks beat somebody. I can't think who it was, like 144 to like.
No, it was the Bulls.
Yeah, like 144 to like 97. It was like they putting up 2K numbers. Jesus like this has been the year of putting up video game numbers in sports, bro.
Mm-hmm. It's an
Did you see Floyd knock out that kickboxer boy?
Oh, yeah.
That shit was weird.
That was hilarious. I didn't even know that was a thing that was happening.
Oh, you coming in for the Royal Rumble?
Fuck yeah.
I saw my Royal Rumble talk there.
Hopefully I win this year. What's the name almost won, too? It was a who I had? Brom? That almost took it last time?
I forget who he had. He went in and brought Strowman.
Yeah, he almost won it, but he got knocked out.
I still have the board up a year later. I forgot I had that. If anybody's interested, we're going to have a Royal Rumble party coming on over. Brom. Hey, Novo, what's going on, buddy?
I'm not sure who you are, but what's up, pimp?
Mm-hmm. So Nova's discovered that I really hate that noise, and so we play Overwatch. We play Overwatch. We played Ark a lot recently too. Have you ever heard?
Oh, yes, we do have that.
Have you ever wanted to see if we can play it?
Dude,
It sounds like Elvis is about to orgasm. And I hate everything about it that he does it. But he is our guy that says we played Overwatch together and he's a D player and he just gets like 4 Ks. Like it's nothing. So they're just called Nova Bombs. And we call them Kiss the Eggs.
what?
It's a reference from an old TV show, from an old YouTube series, Monster Factory. And so whenever he gets a big kill, I just say, kiss the egg! And I'll show you later.
Well, no, Monster Factory is with the brothers, right?
Macro brothers,
yeah. Yo, who are like media tycoons in their own right?
Yeah, they are.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
great. I love to. That's my goal here. I decided my goal this year is not only to find a new job, but I really need to get something going with comedy. So it's the kind of reason why I started this show. Because I have so much creative energy that I never like really put it anywhere.
Joe with that big dick energy.
I can only crank it so much in a day. And I gotta get something out of me.
Oh, you got plenty out of you, obviously.
Yeah. So I've been. So do we have any more? I could talk all night. We've been going for about an hour-ish now.
Yeah.
Is there anything you really want to talk about right now, or like what's going on in the world?
All right, so no, fuck this plan. I'm just playing. I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm like, listen, I got opinions for lifetimes, not days. Mm-hmm. I'm very opinionated. I'm okay with that because I'm an awesome dude, and you want to listen to me anyway.
Oh, I got a question for you. It's breaking news on last night. Bungie and Activision.
Yes,
they're separated. We were both huge Destiny guys. I'm not so much into 2 as much, and I know the two of you. Are you still playing Destiny? Yeah, right.
And Dan plays shit. He just gets mad at video games.
So I play 2K.
Hey, you do play 2K a lot.
Not well.
Actually, I do.
Not well.
Okay.
Not
So how do we feel about Activision and Bungie separating?
I'm happy about it. Bungie, Activision was everything that was wrong with Destiny. It really was. And it's just like, I'm like, it's always like, Activision's been voted worst company in the world. Not video game company. In the world twice. And it's like, it's the in thing to hate on Activision. But no, they're really fucking terrible. And it's just like their need for money outstrips their need for quality. And a lot of the last couple of games that they have produced or like had direct hands in like making and creating have reflected that. So I'm happy about this because maybe we'll finally get fucking the Destiny 3 we deserve. Because I was so excited about Destiny 2. I was so on board for Destiny 2. Like, I pre-ordered Destiny 2 the day they announced it. Like, I don't do that. I normally wait to see what other people do.
I got it for the little toy over there. What's his nuts? Who died? Spoiler alert. Cade dies. Who gives a shit?
Did you see what happened in the other part?
Prince Alden come back?
Yes.
Yeah, spoiler alert. Don't give a shit.
Yeah. Did you see that? Prince Aldrin, the dude that killed Cade, came back as a guardian.
But he doesn't like remember anything or something.
Of course, my guardians don't remember.
Yeah. Oh, so Tony's the guy that discovered that I love to do the.
The fuck was that?
Hey, fun! Thanks for the 2-month subscription.
Hey, yo! Thank you so much for subscribing to my man Brown Machismo.
I don't have any,
he deserves all.
Did I have the alert for it?
Of course you don't.
Oh shit! I thought I turned it off.
But he deserves all of your love and praise and adoration. Please continue.
I'm very well loved. I'm a national treasure.
You're our national.
But you're the one that I did the Lord Shaxx impression for, and you're just like, now your Discord bot always says like, "Eyes up, Guardian."
Yes, every time.
Lord Shaxx is here. Falling behind, Guardian.
He really does.
Seventh column.
He really sounds like Shaxx.
Sorry for yelling so loud.
No, it's good.
I did not mean to do that, Guardians. Oh.
That's so funny.
I told them I said I was going to do an Overwatch game as Lord Shaxx one day.
Why have you not done this?
I just
Like that should just be your shtick now.
You can't watch the payload if you're dead. So there's another friend from our friend that has to that plays Overwatch, and she wants me to do it.
Hey,
Philly's darling boy.
It's Alex.
Alex, hey,
what's
Alex.
up, Al?
What's up, Alex? Welcome to the show.
My friend.
12 out of 10 Shacks. Pretty good. Alex, any questions for our guest today? I think I forgot to tell you that Jonathan said Alex is hot. like an hour ago.
Why is Alex hot?
No.
Oh, Alex says hi.
Yeah.
I thought you said Alex was high. I was like,
No.
what? It was like, what world is this? Like, what is life? I got scared. Like, not my poor innocent Alex.
I will never see her calm ever. She's so tense. I love it.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Ooh, okay, yeah. Alex has a great question. All right, so for those who are... You guys are in the chat, so you know what the question is. But, Tony, if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Oh, that's really easy. I would have psychokinesis. I would be Jean Grey. Like Dark Phoenix bad guy Jean Grey.
Okay, that actually reminded me of a more specific question. The X-Men theme song for the cartoon. What are your top 5 cartoon theme songs from the 90s?
Ooh.
We had this discussion in the Discord earlier, and I got yelled at for not referencing a couple of them. I want to know what yours are.
Oh, man. Fuck yeah, Dark Phoenix. So, X-Men is definitely up there.
Yes, right?
The original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
That was
song.
on there, yep.
Come on,
really heated.
Come on, Tony. Jesus. What's the name of that anime with Spike? Oh man, it's old John. Bounty Hunters.
Cowboy Bebop?
Yes, the Cowboy Bebop theme song is one of the greatest theme songs ever. Oh god, you see they're making a live action one of that?
Yeah, who gives a shit?
I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about any live action versions of things that I like. All right, come on. What else? TMNT, Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, go ahead and move with your question. I'll line up for next time.
Come on, boy. Think. I love the Blue Clues theme song. Forget you.
I dropped the kids show on my list. I had Arthur.
Oh yes, I love
Walking down
no.
the street.
Hey Arnold.
Okay.
Hey Arnold John.
Yeah. The Rugrats theme song slapped.
I ain't never been a fan of the Rugrats theme
Really?
song. It's all right. I'm not a fan. I like the Rugrats because Oh, I got a question for you, Joe.
Yeah.
Since you asking me all this crap. Villains or good guys?
Oh, you know me. You know I'm rooting for villains and everything.
My man.
When Ramsay Snow lost, I was so mad. He's the best interesting character on the show. But we have a question from the audience.
All right.
How many nipples does a werewolf have?
So that depends on if it's a lady werewolf or a male werewolf. I assume that a lady werewolf has like 6 or 7 for the litter, but I don't fucking know.
Are they nipples or teats?
I don't know. I'm like, I assume that werewolves have babies like humans do, so I don't know. I assume too. I'm just being facetious. That's a funny ass question. Talk about questions that make you think.
Oh, we're all about that. We had one of my favorite questions I ask other people who just joined the group is, what would you rather have, a dog with human hands or a cat with a human face?
Oh, this is bad. Either way, man. That's like would you rather, and it's just like 2 negative outcomes.
I always say cat with a human face.
Of course you do, but you love cats.
That's true. I love cats.
I love cat. I'm a cat person.
No,
too,
but did
so.
I answer your question? He says 2 if it's a male, and how many whatever female would normally have?
Someone said they love me, and I love you too. I love everyone.
Tony's easy to love. Just don't be on his bad. See, we always joke around like just don't be on Tony's bad side because he has gold all around the city, and I'm pretty sure his weapon caches all over the city. So like whenever shit goes down, he's like, if you're on with me, you're safe. And
Like, that's the thing.
if he's dead, we've been dead for hours.
That's so funny. See? Like people like legitimately have said that to me.
Yeah, like I would last like 20 minutes in an apocalypse. I'm gonna last 20 minutes in the snowstorm coming on Saturday.
I'm like, so it's not really. I went and looked into this. We're relatively safe. We're looking at like a 1/4 inch, maybe
really?
2 inches, like
Okay.
max, because we're not gonna get hit with it until like mid Sunday. Like, but the Midwest is in the middle of the snowpocalypse. They got like a foot already.
Really?
Like Missouri is getting hit.
Yeah, I talked to a guy from Missouri today, and he's like, "Yeah, it's not great outside." Is there any more questions? Because I think we're going to start gearing up to end this.
Oh yeah, Power Rangers is amazing, Alex. I remember watching it the day it came on.
I still watch it.
I stopped watching it when they had the cars, I think. I watched like Turbo. I think that's the last season I watched as like a kid. I was a little too older to watch it anyway. So okay, let's get ready to wrap this up for the night. But
Yep.
the final question is your all-time favorite gaming moment.
Oh
Me falling move back.
no, that's not my all-time favorite. That's just a good one.
It could be like a cutscene. It could be like something you've personally done. It could be like a moment where like something happened.
Oh,
like,
I got
your
this.
ultimate gaming moment.
I got this, and it's not gonna be anything that's gonna be like super flashy. Because even though because this is funny because this is actually a question that we ask people on the Down Smash podcast, and it's like it's such a good question. But like my favorite, hands down moment in video gamedom is a personal moment for me. It was the first time I watched Toya play video games.
Really?
Now, the reason for this is real simple. When I met Toya umpteenth years ago, yeah, I'm that old, fuck y'all. Anyway, I was up on Fort Dix, and that's where I was stationed at the time, and I had an Xbox, and I was playing the original Assassin's Creed, and it was fun. Like, it was a good game.
It's not as good as 2.
It's not, but
Still.
Altair is literally the better person.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, and I'm sitting there playing this, and it's just like, and she like, oh, that looks so fun. Can I try? And I had one of the few truly sexist moments in my life where I was just like, no, you can't play this. Like, Assassin's Creed is like, it's not a game for like girls. Like, you know
You
what
were
I
a
mean?
young man at the time.
Like, you're like, that's not something you would play. To this day, she has beat every single one because of that one statement.
Yeah.
And she's never let me forget it. And it was just like, she took that control out of my hand so goddamn fast. She's played. It is
She's better at games than you.
That's 100% true. And that's what I was gonna say. It is common knowledge that in the clan, in the squad, in the thing as a whole, my wife is the best shooter player in my house.
Sure.
She can't beat me,
No, she beats all the time.
but She's the best. Well, no, I intimidate her when we play games. I'm like, I'm a nice guy, Joe, until we start talking controllers.
Pick up these sticks.
But yeah, they're right. Like, go grab these sticks, boy, and take this ass with you. But I'm like, because like I said, I play competitive games on like numerous circuits. Like I was ranked number 4 in Street Fighter in like the East Coast for like the longest when I was in high school, and it was just like, listen, bro, she's a better game player than me, and I understand that, and that's why. That's my answer.
That's pretty good. It's a normal answer.
Yeah.
It started off sexist and it ended up very nice. And I think on that note, we are going to wrap up episode 2 of the Brown Machismo show. Before we do, where can we find you? What do you want to plug? Whatever you'd like to do right now.
How much time do you have?
I'll give you 3 plugs.
All right, cool.
You came all the way out on like a 30-degree night to come out and hang out.
Nah, man, we're going to keep this simple. So, if you guys are into awesome things like pictures, please follow our Instagram at @studio@broad.
And we'll put all these links in the chat eventually, too.
If you want to see us play video games, Varosh has already put this up there. For those who don't know, I am SilkDeGoderator on Twitch, the Twitch affiliate. And my personal favorite, if you feel like just hanging out, here's my phone number, 26. I'm just playing. But I am easily accessible. I am on Discord. If the person's name is SilkDeGoderator, spelled in any particular type of way, it is me on the internet. We're getting our streams back together this year so that we can have some more fun. The Couchcast is coming back so that we can play scary games and invite special guests so that we can start talking crap and getting scared together.
All right, so that was pretty great interview. I'm really thankful for you coming out.
Oh, yeah, it's a great time, man. Great
shout
time.
out to Cups.
Shout out to
again.
Cups.
Shout out to Tony and Ann for coming down. Elite Players Inc. is well represented. And I want to thank everyone.
Did you see Roche?
I did. No, I said it. So we're going to get ready to send a raid out. So I think we're going to raid my friend Juan Juan, who's a very talented artist in her own right. But I want to thank you all. And I want to motion for Tony to hit that end stream button so I can send the link for the raid.
Yep, we're going to do that, and I hope I meet a couple of you guys soon. Yeah. Come hang out in Philly, man. We're here.
So thank you again, and have a great night. And don't forget to...
kiss your mom on the mouth.
Or your dad screw on the lips.
That's whatever, man. I tried to
I was trying to think of an original one now. Just have a good day.
Sure, why not? Do I hit stop streaming now?
Yes.
Stopping the stream. Bye, guys.